Hi guys, this is Corey with Sellercore.com. Today I want to discuss uploading images into Sellercore for use on eBay and anywhere else online you need them. This is the remake video, but there's been a few new features added and a few more things you can do. So I'd like to go over this real quick. So first of all, as always, we have a template that I threw together real quick. What we're more worried about is this example photo right here. So if you do not have an image set in Sellercore, it'll just add this example photo, which is nothing more than a space filler. So first thing to note is that if you are not a registered user with Sellercore, you will not be able to upload images. You need to become a free registered light user or full user, as Sellercore needs to know who you are to keep track of your images. To do this is very, very easy. Go to Sellercore.com and click free registration, and right here you'll see it asks for a valid email and a password. That's it. No credit card, no money, just validate your email and you have an account. You can also go to sign in, and you'll also see an option to register if you're haven't done so already. And once again, just email and password and create an account and validate your email. So once you've done this and you've logged in, you will see the Sellercore manager, and here you can manage files, images, slideshows, templates, a whole bunch of things. You load your editor from here. So what we're worried about today is managing images. So I'm going to go into here, and you can see that I already have a bunch of options. So I have my few images I've already uploaded and a couple folders that I've created. If I click on a folder, laptop images, you see I have laptop images in there. I can create folders. I can create folders within folders, a typical file management system. So what we want to do, I'll go back to my parent folder, is I want to go over and I want to add a new image. So what you see here are image properties, watermark, which we'd be able to edit once we've uploaded an image, and a preview. Of course, there's nothing there yet. So image name. Image name is just my use image name. It does not the file name. Just a descriptive image name that I know what image it is. I can find it faster. I can search for it. It just, for me, I can later change it. It's not going to affect my images because, once again, it's not a file name. It's just an image name. Folder, you'll see the same folders we have up here. This is just where I want this image to go. If I want to create a new folder, I just hit my new folder option here. You can also do it within the Sellercore editor. I'll show that in a minute. URL view is set to public. 99% of the time with images, you want it to public. This is only here, so if you have a content issue with your image and you need to shut that image down across the entire internet, all your eBay templates, anywhere else you may have this, all you'd have to do is go in here, edit this, change it to private, save it, and it is shut down. No one else would be able to see it, and then you can correct what you need to correct and then change it back to public. That way it helps you if you have copyright issues or other problems. You can shut that down real quick. Moving on, two ways of uploading images to Sellercore. You can upload it from your computer, from a file, or you can upload it from an already existing image that's already online. And to do that, you can do it two ways. You can either copy the image unique URL into here, or you can simply, anywhere online, you can simply find an image. You can right click on it, hit copy image, go to this section right here, hit paste. It pulls up all that information for you. You can see that I previewed, there it is now. Or you can also grab an image, drag, and drop it there, and once again, it'll pull up that information for you. So hit add new again to reset that. So this is something that's new at Sellercore, and this is one of the main reasons for making this video, are the two things right here: adjust size and compression. A size would be the physical image size, as in pixel width. Compression is file size. So they're technically both sizes, but different kind of size. So online, the first example we're going to do is, you do not need a massive image. If the image is unless it's a screensaver, if you're just using it online, typically 600 pixels is big enough, especially for eBay. This gives you the option to change, go to original, or change your settings. Compression, talking about how big the file size is. A, the larger the file size, the less images you can upload. But B, if you have a large image file, it's just going to take forever for it to download on a viewer system, and every single time, it's really no need to do that. And online, if you're not printing that image, it really does not need to be super high, and I'll show you that in 1 second as well. So to start, we'll start with the adjust size. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and choose a file, and we'll go, it's called large laptop image. So by default, Sellercore wants to change it to recommended settings for me, and that would be this. But reality, if I go to original image size and preview this, this image wants to be this big. Now, that's fine and great, but if I'm trying to stick it in here, I do not need it to be that big, because all it's going to happen is that the browser is going to compress it down. We're going to lose pixels anyways, and the file is just way larger than it needs to be. But for example purposes, I'm going to go ahead and upload this. It's original image size. You can see it's here. It's 1,000 pixels wide, and it's 220 kilobytes. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to upload that same image. And we'll change this to small, just for example. Let it compress it to what it suggests. I can change compression. You may have to change this if you find your images are over pixelated. You may have to up this a little bit, since all images are different. Sellercore is only making its best guess off of what it can see with the image. So anyways, I'm going to save this. Okay, we have our two images here. Well, the first thing is that this width is down because it doesn't need to be that big typically. But the second thing you see is that this one's 220 kilobytes. The second one's 25 kilobytes. That's almost 1/10 the file size, which means it's going to load 10 times faster for your viewers. And if we were to preview these, it looks great there. But if we were to preview this one, it still looks great. And the reason why is that we're not printing it. It's only going to look as good as the viewer screen. And 99% of the time, this is good enough. And what we're more concerned about is the file space and how fast it's going to load for our viewers. We've all seen images that never load, and we never want to wait on it. We click on something else. So we're going to go ahead and click on the one we don't want and delete this. And now we're just left with our small one. So the next thing to talk about here is that this image only needs to be uploaded one time. If I'm going to use this in all my templates, like if this was a logo image, there's no reason to upload it multiple times. This one image URL is all I need. I can reuse it 1,000 times. I do not need to upload multiple images. I see many times at Sellercore people uploading the same image over and over again for each template, and all you're doing is just creating duplicate files for no reason. So I'll show you how to use that in a second, but we're good to go. So next thing I want to do is I want to go to Sellercore and click on this image. So when I click on this image, you'll see that this changes, or I could double click on this and hit edit image. So I can go up to where I want to put an image, hit that. Since I already had that default image there, it gave me the URL of it, but I don't need that, so we'll click it away. So I could click on my image folder, and what we have here is that small laptop image we just uploaded. Since I don't have to re-upload it 1,000 times, I can just click on it, hit OK, go forward, and there it is. And if I were to preview this, there it is in the browser. So what I could also do is go into my image. We'll go in this way this time, edit image. Let's say that I wanted a different image here, like if I wanted to use this template for something else. I could click upload new image, and what we have here looks real familiar. So what I'm going to do is go in, pick a different image. We'll say that I want to sell the speaker, open that. Let's say I want to put it in its own folder. We'll call it BEM speaker. Save that, creates a folder for me, leave Sellercore's default settings, upload it, hit OK, just like that. Very easy. And once again, that's uploaded to Sellercore. If I were to go back to here and refresh this, you'll see that I now have my BEM speaker here, and there it is. So next thing I want to talk about is we'll go back to this one. So another reason you want to use a URL with Sellercore is that, let's say that I already have this template uploaded and it's on eBay, and I come across another laptop image that I like better or has something better that I want to use. Since it's uploaded to Sellercore, I can swap this out very easy. So we'll use this one as our example. All I'd have to do is go back to the Sellercore manager, click on the image I want to swap out. I have this option right here to replace this image. I'm going to click on that. It pops up red to let me know I'm about to do this. I can choose another file. Let's say I want to use this one. I'd like this image better. I can change any information I want about it, and I hit replace current image. So are you sure you want to do this? Yes, replace image. You can see that swapped that image out for me, but more importantly, I don't have to go and change code on all my templates, all my auctions. All I have to do is next time that person loads their page, it's going to change it automatically for me. That's it. I didn't have to do anything other than swap that one image. So a few new features with Sellercore. I hope all this made sense. Once again, my name is Corey with Sellercore.com. Please leave any questions or comments below. Thank you.